talk about the therapy, the Italian therapy, so about the releasing of tensions and the opening of brain network connections. These 2 points cover in the therapeutic value.
Yeah, you need to also understand the modern child. The modern child, it's like if you look at history, it's a written, it's the written records, historic records. Okay, we have 2000 years of evolution, which has been documented. Now, within that, they say that every 1000 years the brain goes through, it evolves. So, if you say 2000 years ago, written records, if you really understand the child, you can see very clearly the child is multitasking, whereas our old education, what we do is the board, the blackboard, you, and that's it. Whereas today the child, he has his headphones on and still he is doing his classwork, and the internet, the mobile, everything is around him, and still he is able to concentrate. Why? That is because we have evolved. We are able to switch off and switch on, or work in you will hear, oh, I can't work without music. I need my headphones when I'm doing maths.
And doing art also helps this right side of the brain and this opening of different network connections within the brain and outside also.
Yeah.
So it helps with this. It's in sync to this evolving state of mind. Could you speak a little more about the importance of art and encouraging creativity also?
As I said, we are unable to leave the child. We are always imposing ourselves on that being, which is not a requirement. We are not allowing the child to use his inner self. That is why there are so many complications. They are sent to psychiatrists, they are sent to all kinds of places.
But
Because the child is unable to see his position in this
space.
His society is unable
given a
to.
little freedom, they'll naturally heal themselves automatically. No?
We are not able. We are not giving the child to centralize himself.
We are controlling too much.
The adults are constantly, and especially in this day and age when there is one child syndrome. We have only one child, and all the adults are, bringing in their inputs to such an extent, whereas the child is confused in his head.
The thing is opposite to creativity, where the individual has to flow. So that's very important to the art, and some other points of talking about the importance of aesthetics in all other fields also.
Now, art is the base. Like if you say you want to become a doctor, okay, he needs to have an artistic background. He needs, because when he's cutting, a part of the hand or the body or whatever, even his stitching skills have to be perfect. You see, otherwise you will make a scar on that body if he doesn't have an art background, like if he's building a bridge, the aesthetic part also has to be taken care of. It is not only technical. Would the bridge look beautiful at this angle, that angle, that angle? All that has to be considered. If you look at a building, it should be aesthetically attractive. It's not only to accommodate people or an office or whatever. See, this is where we lack this, and this is all because of our education system. We are not giving the child the opportunity to appreciate what is around him, to make him aware of the beauty of things around him. In a leaf, he is unable to see it because the instructors and people around him do not see it themselves. As I say, open the third eye.
We talked about that parent who is so happy with her daughter coming alive after a few days in the school. So he was saying that she didn't know what she did, but the daughter was so happy and alive.
Actually, it was another school. They had very difficult kids in there. They didn't know how to communicate with those children. So they sent them over to me and said, "Oh, I don't think this kid can do anything," and whatever. So I brought out the art material, and every day, every 2 days, I would change the art material. And when the children went back to that school, the teacher said, "Anita, what did you do to them?" And I said, "Nothing. I just gave them, they came for art class and I gave them art material." So you see, what has happened is the child has made his own connections and for his own development, so that is important. So I never did anything.
Self-confidence, independence. You have to trust the children.
The child now feels I can do. That is important. The will of the child has to be developed.
Your son was saying that persistence, focus, and just the joy of doing something new and exciting. And that applies to whatever is tennis, anything he does in life. Happier, creative, exciting person, and everything changes.
The sad thing is we are unable to appreciate. Even our world outside, even a bird sitting on the tree, it's got a form, it's designed for its life. It is made to enjoy that, freedom of the sky or whatever, looking for its food. Whereas we confine these children into little boxes, where there should be a flow. That flow is not, we do not see the flow.
We cage our own little birds. Any suggestions or hopes for last?
Well, if you allow your child to be, he's always talking to you. He is talking to you. We are unable to see, hear, and see and hear what he's saying. Every minute he's saying something and we are unable to.
Instead of teaching so much, we should learn from them.
Yeah, which is good.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.